Good morning. Let's get started. Begin with pretty wide stance, shifting your weight from side to side, and then letting your upper body move as you shift your weight. And begin with the bear walking. So our focus of today's class will be strong glutes. So let's begin by warming up our whole body, including our hips and our glutes. Shifting your weight as you move with that confidence and groundedness and fearlessness of the bear. Just breathing naturally. And then slow it down. And then gliding your hips back, bring your forearms close to each other as you take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach up. This is expand to the horizon. So inhale as you glide your hips back. And exhale as you reach and tighten your glutes. So inhale, glide your hips back. And as you stand, engage your glutes. Squeeze them as you reach up and look up to the heavens. Throughout our whole class, always create your own adventure. So maybe this morning it's just a little shallow, glide your hips back, just warming up your body. And play around with how deep feels just right. Taking a breath in as you glide your hips back. And then exhaling as you stretch from the bottom of your feet all the way to your fingertips. Let's do 2 more. Then floating your hands down and then light bear paws on your belly. Start to move just from your hips and your waist. And then let your hands return light fists, or really our bear paws, as the bear rubs its belly. Feeling that pressure on your lower belly, but also warming up your glutes, but also all the other muscles in the back and front and sides of your legs. Let's go the other way. That all work in harmony with our glutes. And then slow it down. With your hands on your lower belly, take a slow breath in so that your belly expands into your hands. And then a slow breath out. Let's do a few breaths like this. Inviting your feet to just sink into the earth. Your tailbone is softened. And at the crown of your head, just a little lift, as if connecting you up to the heavens. And turn your awareness inside your body. And just notice, and then releasing your arms, shifting your weight from side to side. Let your arms be heavy, lifting your back heel up. This is a great glute warm-up. So as you twist your back leg, squeeze your glutes, maybe opening up your hips as you do this. Listening to your body of how much twist feels right. Been up a while, so I'm sort of into gusto. Maybe you just rolled out of bed, so maybe you're in kind of check it out and see how it goes mode. So the glute of the leg, your back leg as you twist. But play around with what happens when you exhale out your mouth as you twist and squeeze your glute. And then slow it down. And then shift your weight to one leg as you glide your hips back and stretch over your front leg. Now inhale your arms up, shift the other, and then exhale down. So inhale as you float, come to center. Now twist as you glide one hip back. And then exhaling. Stretching out the whole backside of our legs. Let's do one more to each side. And slow down. And then lifting up your elbows, open up your chest, look up at the heavens. Then as you exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone under, and squeeze your glutes. As the Great Bear opens her chest and strengthens her glutes. As you inhale, feel your feet as they root to the earth. And as you exhale, also notice, so keeping your awareness in your feet as you inhale and exhale. And let's do two more. And then slow it down. Bring your feet pretty close. Bring your hands low. It's kind of as low as they'll go. Let's do, it's from Robert Peng, turn back to eliminate all illness and fatigue. So in this movement, tighten your glutes. As you inhale, turn your chin over your shoulder. And then while you're inhaling still, rotate your shoulder back. Now really tighten your glutes and lean back and take a peek either toward or at your heels. And then exhale as you come forward. So go to the other side. So inhaling as you rotate your chin over your shoulder, then your shoulders, twist back, tighten your glutes, pause, exhale. Now let the pace of your breathing, you know the speed to do this movement. It's a great movement to wake up our glutes, but also to release tension and tightness in the neck and shoulders. Inhaling as you rotate, pausing as you squeeze and lean, hang out, and then slow, gentle exhale as you return to center. And each time you do this movement, you can tap into a fluidity and ease. Even though you're doing a lot of squeezing and pausing in your breath, tap in to a softness. Now I've been in sort of like super anxiety mode lately, so I'm going to keep doing this movement, but I'm going to do it, invite myself to do it even more slowly. And even with more softness. And then come to center. And then bring your hands kind of like a steeple. Take a breath. You exhale. Reach up. Tighten your glutes. Push your hips forward. Now take that, your hands, bring them behind your head. Glide your hip back. Hips. And do a squat. So inhale. Stretch. Engage your glutes. Reach from your pinky toes all the way up to your pointer fingers. And then exhale, gliding your hips back. So on the breath in, reach. As you exhale, try to keep your knees kind of in line. Instead of sometimes my knees want to kind of glide over my toes. So stretch. And then glide. Now as you reach, this time as you exhale, do a little twist. So one elbow is going toward the opposite knee. Inhale up, and then again, a little twist. Let's do 2 more twisting. And really feel the contact of your feet on the earth as you squat down. Let's do another twist. And then float your arms up and just do a little swan dive. Bending your knees as you do a forward fold. Release the muscles in your glutes. And play around with where your center of mass is. And sort of stretch out, maybe wiggle a little, stretching out your glutes. Now relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Invite the muscles of your calves to lengthen. Tight calves sometimes keep us from really engaging in our glutes. Now interlace your fingers. And as you take your next breath in, roll up. Turn your palms to the heavens and reach as you lift up on your toes, squeezing your glutes. And then we'll do a side bend, another side bend, and then a twist to either side. And then floating your arms down, bring your right leg back to your mirror image to be in a bit of a lunge. As you take it, inhale, float your arms up, and as you exhale, sink. This is a version of soaring crane. And again, creating your own adventure. How deep, how much you want to drop your back knee. And enjoying your rootedness as you sink. And then enjoy your rootedness actually as you rise. Let's do 2 more on this side. Then take your front leg, bring it back. Switch. Find the lunge that feels right on this side. And find the balance. And inhale as you stand taller. And exhale, sink. Now if you get to do this Qigong session outside, I'm on really kind of lumpy and hilly grass, so it makes the balance kind of more fun. Not that balance isn't always fun. Letting your feet just merge with the earth. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing the muscles in your jaw. Turns out that jaw tension and hip tension can really impact how we use our glutes. They're connected. So what happens if you kind of wriggle your jaw from side to side, maybe make some faces, feel the muscles in your face. Now let's do 2 more. Then bring your back leg forward. Bring your left leg forward. Shift your weight, and as you do, lift your back leg as you open your arms or your wings, and then shift your weight back. And this is the pigeon opens her wings. Taking a breath in as you shift forward, and exhaling as you shift back. Engaging your glutes, your back leg. Let's do 2 more. Opening up the muscles in your chest, your inner shoulders, shifting legs, and then lifting your back heel up as you squeeze your glutes. Inviting that same fluidity and softness. Tapping into your favorite soaring bird. Let's do 2 more. Now bringing both of your feet together. Bring one palm over the other and inhale up and exhale down. And as you inhale, stand a little taller. And as you exhale, sink into the earth. This is the crane takes flight. So we're getting ready, kind of warming up our wings. So we'll do 2. Inhale and exhale. Down the 3rd, shift your weight to one leg as you inhale up and exhale down. So standing taller as you breathe in. Now shift your weight to the other leg as you then lift, engaging your glutes. Exhale. And as you breathe in, lift and down. Playing around with the position of your wings. Playing around with how high you're going to float your other leg. My talk, my balance, it's kind of a mess, so let's try it again. So, float. Now hold, squeezing your glute of your raised leg. And what happens when you squeeze the glute of your standing leg and maybe bring your navel toward your spine, push out through your heel, and come down and shake it out. Let's do the other side. Inhale up and exhale down. Now shifting your weight to whatever leg that was. I think it was this one. Lift. Squeezing your glute of your raised leg. Pushing through your heel. Straightening your standing leg. Bringing your navel towards your spine. And then standing with your legs really wide. Let's do a forward fold. And just release the muscles in your lower back and legs. Now coming up, putting your hands behind your lower back, just opening up the front. Tight hip flexors. Means it's tricky to really use our glutes the way that they want to be used. So inhale, pushing your fists in your lower back as you open up the front. And then exhale, just do a little hip hinge. And using your glutes to lift up. Super great exercise for hip health and glute activation. Let's do 2 more. And then turning your toes out, find a sumo squat. Invite your knees to go out towards your pinky toe. We're going to do the bears pushing a boulder. So get ready. You're going to be pushing this boulder, so you're going to push it. Now just moving from your waist, you're going to roll it to the other side. So push it and roll. Keeping your legs steady. Listening if your stance is, maybe you want it a little shallower, maybe a little deeper. Take a breath in. Exhale, push, moving from your waist, roll around to the other side. So push. Great movement, not only for leg strength, but for kidney health, and liver, and spleen. So let's do it a little more slowly. Take a breath in. Exhale, push, boulder, come around, and take a breath in. And then let's finish it up and come up. And then shake it out. And then crossing one leg behind the other. Right? Squeeze your thighs together. Now glide your hips back. Now whatever leg is front, the opposite hand will be at your heart. And then the other leg is here at your tailbone. And this is a standing pose of a curtsy dragon. So gliding your hips back. Obviously choosing the depth That's just right for today. Let's hold this for another minute. And then come up. So then we'll switch. So you tuck one leg behind the other, like you're about to do a curtsy. Squeeze your thighs together. Now glide your hips back. So for you, if you're mirroring me, I can't even go there today. So whatever leg is front, take the opposite hand by your heart. That's kind of the nose of the dragon. And here's the tail that comes at your tailbone. And then do a lean slide back with your hips. And we'll just find the steadiness and stability in this pose. And then come up and glide your hips back and strengthen. So gliding your hips back as you inhale and exhale and straighten. And just we're going to do this movement. One name for it, there's many, but one is pulsing the chi. So picture energy coming up right underneath between the balls of your feet and our bubbling springs. So now the fun begins. So we're going to do this movement, but this time we're going to do it on one leg. Uh-oh, I see messages. There is there's no sound chopping up. Oh, dear. Dear. Well, it's what I've got when I do it at work. I'm not getting sound when I'm doing it at home and I'm not doing sound. All right, well, here we go. I may just have to give up at some point. All right, so here's my plan. Maybe you hear me, maybe you don't. And that is we're going to glide our hips back and come up. But this time, glide on one leg and come up. I wonder why there's no sound. My little microphone tells me it's working. All right, we'll do it. 2 more on this leg. And then switching. Let's do 2 more. And then do some shaking in your nose and out your mouth. Actually with a hum. Inhale. Do one more. And then jiggle out muscles in your glutes. And slow it down. Let's see what the message says. I have sound but choppy. Choppy internet. Oh. So we're gonna do some Great Bear swims in the ocean. Exhaling as you glide your hips back. And inhaling as you stand taller. I don't know if I even bother speaking because I don't even know if you hear me. So I'll do 2 more like this. And then bringing your hands to your heart center as we Coming home to the heart. Let's do 3 more. And bringing your hands to your heart, give a rub and a gentle bow. And give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And thank you